My name's Jayne Gackenbach. I'm in the Department of Psychology here at Grant McEwen University. My research is in video game effects, specifically on dreams. My son got a video game, and he was so excited about it, and as a psychologist, what we usually do is go read the research. So I began to read the research on the effects of video game play, and I noticed that there's an improvement in spatial skills. Well, I had spent the first 20 years of my career examining lucid dreams. That's where you know you're dreaming while you're dreaming, and one of the things we found was that lucid dreamers have really good spatial skills, and so I wondered, do gamers have lucid dreams? And that began my research into the dreams of video gamers back in the mid-1990s. One of the things that's emerged from my research that's been particularly interesting is the impact of gaming on nightmares or on negative dreams. Basically, what we find is that gamers rehearse fighting back. Now, I mean, so do kids when they play out in the playground, but not with the specific kind of weaponry or the level of threat or doing it in an alternative reality. Virtual reality, basically, the kids feel like they're in that world. They'll talk about, hey, get behind me, while they're sitting on the sofa in the basement playing their game with their friend across town. So that's called presence. They're very much in the game. That translates into sleep at night, is that if there's a threat in the dream, you know, somebody is chasing them, if it's a game character or a friend or whatever, they're able to fight back because it's a well-learned response. They right away, they fight back, and so that they're less victimized, and thus one could argue less likely to suffer nightmares. And this is particularly important in situations where they may be in threat, like in the military. Okay, one of the potentials that the guys recognize themselves is that when they come off of, say, a horrible explosion that was very bloody, they don't want to think about it. And so they'll play video games because it forces them to think about what's going on there. They feel in control, they feel empowered, and they're not obsessing over whatever that trauma was. And so that the neural networks don't have an opportunity to be laid down so you can't let go of the trauma, which is the hallmark of post-traumatic stress. So the use of video games immediately after something very difficult might be, in fact, very useful. And there is some research that's going on that nature in the military. I'd like to see more of that. I think they do it themselves, the guys do.